A singing Santa Claus greeted visitors to this weekend's flea market at the Tupelo Furniture Market. November and December are traditionally the biggest months for the flea market during the year. And this year's cold weather reminded visitors to donate to the 4th annual Coats for Kids drive.
And a lot of people, they're just now getting their coats out and they're saying, hey, this is too little, so they're bringing them up here. It's with WCBI, and we're trying to get everybody to come out and bring coats for the needy. We have a lot of people that come out here just to do that, and then they'll walk on through the market. We have a lot going on this weekend. The coats go to the Salvation Army, and then they give them to who they think needs them the most.
And how much of a demand is there for that?
A whole lot. We do have people just calling randomly and asking if we have things like that, so we like to have some always on, on hand.
And there were plenty of things to win at this month's flea market, including this gun safe, which coincided with the gun and knife show in another building. It is not surprising that the gun and knife show portion of the flea market was very well attended, because hunting is an almost integral part of the Mississippi culture, and the Second Amendment is very well respected here.
I probably started shooting when I was 5 years old, and all my life I've either hunted or shot for sports or whatever, but it's culture.
Randall Hancock of Ripley was one of the licensed gun dealers at the show. He encourages citizens to give the gift of the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment is one of the best amendments to the Constitution. It's the only thing that lets us be as free as we are today.
And he has some recommendations for first-time gun purchases.
Probably a .22 rifle of some kind, more than likely a single shot till they get started and learn. It's according to the kids, how old they are and different things. I've got a lot of people come into my store and buy small .22 revolvers, first one thing, another like that. It's whatever the person likes, what they're going to do with it. It's got a lot to do with it. But most times, I started both my daughters off when they were young on .22 bolt-action rifle.
And Hancock says purchasing vintage guns is a great investment.
Vintage guns for collectors are great. I've collected old Winchesters and Colts since I was probably 12 years old. They're a good investment. As a matter of fact, about any gun's a good investment, because the last 10 years, the price of guns have probably gone up 40% for what they were before. So putting money in the bank, you can't get 40% off your money, but in guns, I always have. I've done really well with them over the years.
But Hancock says there are some of his guns he just won't part with. Chad Groening, WCBI News, Tupelo.